Hi, my name is Andrea Hill. I am a bilateral below-the-knee amputee since 2013. And here we are only in 2015, and Medicare has proposals on the table that would take away so many things from amputees across the United States who are on Medicare. It would take away our vacuum systems. It would take away any hydraulics that are used these days. It would make us go through, especially new amputees, a rehab set up by Medicare, and that their staff would make decisions on our lives. It would take away the right of our prosthetists to document and work with us to help us achieve the most we can out of our lives. Their documentation will be nothing now if this goes through. I depend on my prosthetists, and so do so many other people. Also, under these provisions, they would have us wearing the most basic prosthetics, or even be denied prosthetics if they so feel. If during your rehab you cannot prove a natural quote-unquote gait, they can deny prosthetics. If in the past, like myself, you have been prescribed a cane, walker, wheelchair, whatever, to get you through what we're going through at that time, you can be denied prosthetics in the future. They will deny components to help us make our prosthetics the best. Gel liners will no longer be used. They'll give us foam ones that will shred, causing breakdown of our skin, causing other health problems that could cause us to have more revision surgeries, lose more body parts if necessary. And then what? They'll deny us even more. They want us to go back to wearing what they did like in the 70s, which is almost prehistoric at this point. They weren't healthy. As far as for feet, there are so many different kind of feet now. And there's different levels for prosthetics depending on how active you are. And it's going to make it a lot harder for those who are more active to get what they need. Basically, what Medicare wants us to do is end up sitting around in a wheelchair with no prosthetics, or be bedridden for some of us. It would take away all that many of us have worked for, like myself, to go back to work, to drive, to take care of our home, take care of our families. Instead, it's going to be people taking care of us. And for many of us, it is quite a depressing way to go after you've done so much already. For those of you not on Medicare who have other insurance, don't be fooled. If this goes through, it's going to trickle. And it's going to be everywhere. We just fought in New York State to get rid of the one limb for life. And here Medicare is sticking us to us even harder. Don't be afraid to speak up. I've called my TV stations, and I will continue to fight this battle. I'm not giving up. I am not going to give up everything that my daughter and I have worked for at this point. And you need to do the same. We need to be heard. Not just amputees, but everyone needs to be heard that supports us. Don't discriminate against us. We're people just like everybody else, and we have the right to have the best. We didn't make a choice to be amputees. Unfortunately, health, accidents, whatever may have been the cause. But we've strived. We've worked hard for this. It hasn't been easy. And for anybody that knows anybody, you know that. Please, there's a petition out there given to us. We have less than a month to get 100,000 signatures. We still need over 68,000. We need to stop this prehistoric monopoly of businesses and their money-hungry stupidity. Obamacare, thank you so much for helping us, for giving us quality. You're trying to take away what little we do have. It's a sad world we live in, but the only way we can make it better is that we stick together and we fight together. Don't give it up. You need to strive now. They want to see amputees in force. They're going to see us. We need to be visible to them. We need to let them know that we're not going to take this. Please, everybody, join together, amputee or not, and fight this so that we don't go backwards. Ironically, it's interesting that it's during a presidential time that they're pulling this. Yet, ironically, I found out that none of our news stations knew anything about this, which means they're trying to keep it a hush-hush and think that nothing is going to happen, and that nobody's going to speak up. Well, they've met at least one person who is going to. Thank you for your help.